Welcome to the Stimulus Credit channel on YouTube. I sincerely hope that each and every one of you is having the best day ever. Let's now move right to some noteworthy and encouraging news. This year, a bill was submitted that may potentially increase everyone's Social Security benefits. If this law is approved, benefits will rise by a respectable 2% overall. Additionally, it emphasizes the special minimum benefit with the goal of giving those who require it most a significant monthly increase of $485. With the hope of having it signed into law before the end of this year, this bill's supporters are passionately working to get it passed through Congress, since it has been gaining a lot of support. A shift of this magnitude would have a profoundly positive effect on the financial security and well-being of millions of Social Security recipients across the nation. On a slightly separate issue, there are some unsettling developments surrounding Social Security recipients' cost of living adjustments, COLAs, for the upcoming year. The COLA is expected to be significantly reduced by 50% in the upcoming year, according to the Senior Citizens League. The adjustment is predicted to be about 3.1%, or perhaps lower, not an increase like this year's astounding 8.7%. Compared to what beneficiaries earned this year, which was the largest boost in 4 decades, this would be a significant fall. The third quarter of the preceding year, which includes July, August, and September, is used to compute the COLA. The U.S. Federal Reserve's changes are partly to blame for the reduction in inflation. However, we must remember that inflation has continued to rise despite slowing down. Specifically, when the data for September is announced on October 12th, we will be aware of the official COLA for 2024. Even though it is disappointing to see the growth slowing, there is some good news. Because of the slower rate of inflation, Social Security benefits should have a better chance of keeping up with the rising prices of goods and services. Let's be honest, though, we can't overlook the broader problem. Cost of living increases have frequently fallen behind inflation throughout the years, leaving many Social Security beneficiaries in a precarious financial situation. It may be difficult to handle rent, mortgage payments, grocery and petrol expenses, as well as other important bills, given the present amounts in their Social Security checks. Congressman John Larson has taken the initiative to offer a bill that will enhance benefits for all Social Security claimants by a much-needed 2% in response to this urgent need. Not content with that, the measure would also guarantee people who depend on the special minimum benefit a sizable rise of up to $485 per month, thereby raising them 25% above the federal poverty threshold. Congressman Larson strongly pleaded with his colleagues to support this bill during a House meeting, stressing the need to protect Social Security recipients' dignity and make sure they can keep up with the rising cost of living over time. He made the point that for more than 52 years, Congress has not taken any meaningful action to increase Social Security benefits, leaving many older Americans struggling to make ends meet. The pandemic's effects, which have been particularly severe for persons over 65, have increased the need for action. Due to the fact that many of them depend on fixed incomes and have experienced severe hardships as a result of growing inflation, it is even more important for Congress to take the appropriate actions to lessen their financial burdens. Millions of Social Security beneficiaries have reason to be hopeful thanks to Congressman Larson's idea, but it can only become a reality if Congress takes action on it. It's time for all members of Congress to work together, put partisan differences aside, and vote on this important legislation to help individuals who rely on Social Security to live with dignity and financial security. In summary, this legislative proposal offers a critical chance for Congress to improve the lives of millions of Americans. Congress can show that it cares about the welfare and financial stability of those who have paid into Social Stability throughout their working days by supporting this bill. Action must be taken right away and with authority. Delay is not an option since millions of Social Security beneficiaries' lives are at stake every day that goes by without meaningful change. The moment is now for Congress to step up and demonstrate that they actually care about the well-being of their fellow citizens. As usual, I'm interested in hearing your views on this issue. Support this legislation?